Our motherland has given birth to men and women with the nerves of steel. It has found love, sweat and blood of its daughters and sons during its hour of need. Jai Hind everyone. I am privileged to introduce one of the most decorated officer of Indian Army. His tale of valor, selflessness and devotion to the nation is just inspiring. Colonel Sachin Nimbalkar sir's story truly makes us realize how fortunate we are to have such a brave soldiers fighting for us. He was commissioned into the Grenadiers Regiment in 1997 and is alumni of the prestigious National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla. The Kargil War of 1999 was fought 52 years after the independence. During the attack, Captain Nimbalkar commanded the Delta Company that was tasked to capture Tiger Hill. At an inhospitable terrain and the height of 16,500 feet, Sir led his men, navigating them under the heavy enemy artillery shelling and fire. After 32 hours of intense combat, the 18 Grenadiers, led by Captain Nimbalkar, captured the Tiger Hill. For the display of leadership and bravery, Captain Nimbalkar sir was awarded the wartime gallantry of Veer Chakra. His unwavering courage is proof enough of what our Indian Army is made of. Jai Hind everyone. I, Cadet Swarna, welcome you all to the truly special episode of You Are Limitless, You Are Limitless. Today, we have with us the bravest of the brave, Colonel Sachin Annarao Nimbalkar sir, the recipient of Veer Chakra and a Kargil war hero. Sir, I welcome to the podcast, sir. We are really honored to have you here today, sir.
Thank you very much, Swarna. Thank you.
Yes, sir. सर हमने आपके बारे में थोड़ा बहुत रिसर्च किया है, पता चला कि आप भी एक टाइम पे एनसीसी कैडेट थे. How was your time in NCC as a cadet, sir?
Yeah, sure. Firstly, thank you very much for having me on the show. I extend my very warmest greetings to You Are Limitless, the podcast of AP&T Telangana Directorate.
Thank you, sir.
And I would like to thank you for doing so much of research on me. I am truly honored. As I go back in my life, I joined NCC when I was in Sainik School, Satara, as a junior division cadet.
Yes, sir.
And those days were truly memorable for me because, firstly, being in Sainik School, already living that disciplined life which NCC provides us, and secondly, because of NCC, I got to venture outside my state of Maharashtra. I did camps in other parts of India, especially I went to a place called Chidambaram in Tamil Nadu for one of the camps.
Yes, sir.
Thereafter, I got an opportunity to do so much of adventure activity because of NCC and also because of being in Sainik School. So it was a fabulous experience. I earned my first NCC certificate, that is A certificate in Sainik School Satara.
Yes, sir.
Thereafter, of course, I couldn't continue NCC because I joined National Defence Academy, and that's how I have my association, my early association with NCC.
Yes, sir. I truly believe that something particular thing has inspired you to join the force. What was that reason and what inspired that young Sachin Nimbalkar to join the force?
Look, when you join Sainik School Satara, that itself is a cradle of, you can say, military training at a very young age. And during those times when we were in school in, say, from 86 to about 93, when I was in Sainik School Satara, the academic field which you see today was not that opened up. All that cadet had, all the student had aim was to join, say, medical college, engineering, and that's it. But being in Sainik School, there was a kind of pride attached with joining National Defence Academy. Every cadet that studied in Sainik schools had one singular aim those days was to join National Defence Academy. And when we were, say, young students in 6th, 7th, 8th standard or 9th standard, we would always look up to our seniors who have joined National Defence Academy, and we could find a kind of difference, rather they were slightly different from other cadets. So one always had that inspiration to emulate them, and the teachings of nationalism, patriotism that you get in the schools of like Sainik School or military school or Rashtriya Indian Military College, that automatically inspires you to join the forces.
Yes, sir, that's truly inspiring. So can you share us your experience in NDA?
NDA, I joined NDA in 1993. That is immediately after my 12th class. I cleared it in first attempt and joined. I was in Kiloscon. And NDA is, they say they make men out of boys. And first 2 to 3 terms, you don't know when it is day and when it is night. It's a continuous, you can say, dose of physical, mental test of your abilities. But then that is what is required, because once you join forces, you are going to be under such kind of pressure and tense situations. So that's why the training curriculum is so designed to put you under maximum pressure and to see whether you break or not. And that is what NDA teaches you. Come what may, you have to carry on.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, Kargil was fought in one of the most difficult terrains of the world. What was the driving force kept you going, sir?
Before I come to Kargil war, actually, when this war started, we were near Srinagar, and suddenly overnight my unit was asked to move to Kargil. Initially, there were a lot of, rather the picture was not clear as to what is happening, but once we went in there, we understood the task that is at hand for us, and the task was very important, that is to recapture the areas occupied by the enemy on the Kargilites. So being one of the first battalions to be inducted, that is my battalion, that is 18 Grenadiers, was tasked to capture Tololing. And come what may, this is the opportunity that a soldier looks forward to in his soldier's life. That is to fight a war, fight for your country and prove your mettle. Everything that you do till that point of time, training, other things that you do, is actually the result that you get is only in war. The sweat that you have given can be measured only in war.
Yes, sir.
So it was a big honor for my unit to be tasked for capture of Tololing initially. Thereafter, the unit was tasked for capture of Tiger Hill, and I am very happy to say that my unit successfully captured Tiger Hill. And in Tololing, you can say the credit or the groundwork for the ultimate capture of Tololing was done by my unit. Coming to Tiger Hill, if you go to Dras town, even today, so Tiger Hill is one feature that can see the township of Dras. Any person sitting on Tiger Hill can observe entire Dras valley, that is starting from today the place is called as Vikram Batra Transit Camp, right up to the present day Kargil memorial, which is there in Dras. So this entire stretch of National Highway 1 Alpha can be observed without even using binoculars sitting in Tiger Hill. So enemy had a kind of domination over National Highway 1 Alpha because of his presence in Tiger Hill, and it was the most important objective of entire Operation Vijay. So come what may, we had to clear Tiger Hill. We suffered quite a bit during both the operations of Tololing and Tiger Hill, and we went in for multiple assaults on Tiger Hill. And one of the incident that I can still recall is we attacked Tiger Hill. The first assault failed. The second assault again was repulsed by the Pakistani intruders that were sitting in Tiger Hill. But in one of the assault, we had reached, as you can say, close as about 10 meters from the Tiger Hill top, and that is when the you can say hand-to-hand kind of fight ensued. Had the Pakistani intruders wanted, they could have just rolled the boulders on us, and since our position was so precarious, and we were left with no other option but to call for artillery fire. And as you all know, asking for artillery fire, which the gun is going to fire almost about 10 to 12 kilometers from behind, for them 10, 12, 15 meters is a perfect shot, and it is like asking fire on your own self. But then at that point of time, there was no other way than to ask for artillery fire. And I must say, if I am sitting here today alive, it is because of the 3 rounds of accurate Bofors fire that came on Tiger Hill top. And probably had the shell been slightly left, right, or say 2-3 meters up, down, probably the entire party also could have, my own party could have been endangered. But then thanks to the accurate artillery support at the nick of the moment that we received, that we were able to further go on to finally capture the Tiger Hill feature.
अब तक ये सब कुछ हम मूवी में उतना ही देखते थे सर. It's so good to listen live, and I can literally picturize whatever you're saying right now. Sir, how did you and your unit maintain that morale during that such a intense combat situation, sir?
In army, they say it is the unit that wins or it is the unit that loses. And when I say unit, my unit 18 Grenadiers, when we talk of camaraderie, the esprit de corps, everything, all these things that you see is the thing that is followed in the unit. That body of say 800 troops is a single entity.
Yes, sir.
And if I have to fight for the izzat of my unit. Yeah. Come what may, I may succeed, I may fail. But then the unit izzat that drives every soldier who is there in the unit. And given the task, it may be difficult, it may appear to be impossible, but then we as a unit have to undertake that task, come what may, and we will succeed. That is the main motivating factor within the unit. Apart from that, say like in Toluling, we lost quite a number of our comrades. We lost 2 officers, 2 JCOs, and almost about 22 other ranks just in Toluling. And we got an opportunity to again go and attack on Tiger Hill. So it was the entire unit was looking for revenge for the fallen comrades that we faced in the unit. So we had to do this, and I am very happy to say finally we succeeded, although it didn't come again so easily. Again in Tiger Hill operations, we had almost about 12 of our Jawans sacrificing their life for the ultimate capture of Tiger Hill.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing this moment with us. So it's now this July we'll be celebrating the 25th Vijay Divas of Kargil. How did Kargil change you as a person, sir?
Look, any war has got a lot of, you can say, emotional stories. I may share, say, a few of them.
Yes, sir.
Like my 2IC Lieutenant Colonel Vishnathan. He got Veer Chakra posthumous. He was the senior most officer to be killed during Operation Vijay. You can just imagine, we had lost Major Adhikari. That company was without an officer. So 2IC led the attack on Toluling. And before he went in for attack, those days mobiles were not there.
Yes, sir.
Mobiles were not there. The communication was too tedious. It wasn't that developed. So we had that satellite phone which came to the forward areas so that the Jawans could speak to their families. And just imagine when the Inmarsat reached Colonel Vishwanathan and the battery got dead and he couldn't speak to his family.
Oh my God.
He was one man in the unit who was like idolized. He was, you can say, enjoyed the status probably next to the God as far as the Jawans are concerned. And just imagine Colonel Vishwanathan leading an attack on Toluling and he sacrificed his life. Second story that I would like to share is about my own buddy. His name was Grenadier Udayman Singh. He is from Jammu, from a very well-to-do family. He was on leave when the Operation Vijay started. So his leave was getting over and he was coming back to his unit. His mother says कि उदयमान अभी रहने दो, अभी मत जाओ. He says कि इस मोमेंट पे अगर मैं नहीं जाऊंगा तो मैं यूनिट में क्या मुंह दिखाऊंगा, क्योंकि जब लड़ाई लग रही है तो मुझे सब बोलेंगे कि यार तू लड़ाई के दौरान तो आया नहीं और अभी आ रहा है. तो he came back to the unit and during this Tiger operation we lost him. And just imagine that mother. He was my buddy. His mother wrote a letter to me saying that he, obviously for a mother losing her young son, just about say 21, 22 years of old age, but she pens down a letter to me saying that मुझे बहुत दुख है कि मैंने अपना एक बेटा खोया, लेकिन साथ में ये खुशी है कि आप जिंदा हो, आप मेरे बेटे की तरह हो. And from that point of time, the relation between me and that family is like
even more closer.
Even more closer. Like it is as good as me being their son.
Yes.
So these are the things you can say, the emotional connect of any war that stays with you forever.
So now presently you are a group commander of Warangal group. How has that your experience been being in an NCC as a group commander, sir?
Oh, till now I have spent about say 6-7 months in NCC, and immediately I joined in September, and October, as you all know, was the intergroup competition for the RD parade.
Yes, sir.
And the kind of talent that I saw in the cadets was phenomenal, fabulous. There are no words to explain. Probably NCC gives a platform for all the talent that is there and in an individual to exhibit it. Be it in the cultural activities, be it in the Kartavya Path, be it in the firing, as I was fortunate to meet so many good firers who have represented our directorate at the Nimbalkar shooting competition.
Yes, sir.
So it is actually for me was a very, very pleasant and good experience to see this kind of energy, enthusiasm in the cadets.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. What is that one thing you find among the cadets is very praiseworthy?
Look, it is not one thing, but there are a lot of things. Again, sharing my experiences of, say, selection of the contingent of our directorate for the RD parade camp.
Yes.
Just see the kind of, you can say, effort till the last moment, till the last day by the cadets to get into the team or the contingent of AP and Telangana directorate. And at times I feel so sad that we couldn't, although the cadets, we could only take
few of
the numbers that are allowed.
Yes, sir.
But then some of the cadets who missed out being part of the contingent was actually not a very happy experience for me. But then that is how the things are. You have to get into the competition. So the kind of competitive spirit, enthusiasm, giving their best till the last moment, going through 5, 6, 7, 8 selections, deep interviews. So much of, you can say, competitive spirit that was there was absolutely heartening to see.
So looking back in your glorious days of your military career and your incomparable experience, what is that one thing you think should be taught in NCC for the cadets?
The most important thing is we win as a team and we lose as a team. Mm-hmm. So the most important thing for any person who wants to join the forces, first and foremost, is he should be a team man. Yes, if required, you have to sacrifice for your team. If required, you have to let go of your comforts just for the team. So first and foremost thing, you have to remember that you are part of a unit, part of a company, part of platoon. So you have to be a team man, first and foremost. Secondly, there are a lot of attributes which come into play, but as a young officer, yes, most important thing is you should be able to take some risks and you should be physically absolutely fit.
Yes, sir. Sir, many youngsters get inspired from the brave soldiers like you to join Indian Army, sir. What message would you like to give them?
Nothing particular, but then to all my cadets, even in my group, I always keep saying, the outcome is not important. The effort that you have put in, the processes that you have followed day in and day out is more important. Like say, you have to appear for some exam, you have to go through the process. When I say process, one is studies. Second is you have to place yourself in that situation of examination pressure. That is, give mock tests again and again, practice again and again. So there is no substitute for hard work. You have to be at it. Once you are at it, the outcomes will be there. And even if you don't get the positive outcome, you don't have to lose your faith. Keep at it, you will succeed one.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So we have planned a rapid fire round for you. Please answer the following in a word.
Let me try.
Yes, sir. Grenadiers.
The regiment very close to my heart, being from Grenadiers.
Yes, sir. Kargil.
Kargil again is very close to me because the war happened when I was just about say 1.5 years of service. At very young age, at very young service, I got an opportunity that has left a lasting imprint on my mind.
Yes, sir. Veer Chakra.
Again, it's a moment of pride for me to be Veer Chakra. But then this is not my individual achievement. It is because of my team, my unit, that is 18 years.
Sainik School.
Sainik School is the place which I remember with a lot of fondness, because that is the place where actually I could do as a, you can say, young spoiled brat. I did everything and the school helped me to be what I am today.
Yes, sir. The War of Tololim.
Tololing, a very difficult operation because of lack of artillery support. Yet, in spite of that, the battalion did its best to make sure it is finally captured.
NDA?
NDA again, place where I met lots and lots of friends, lifelong friends. In the army parlance, we are called as coursemates. And for coursemate, one can do anything. So it's a lifelong bonding that I got from NDA.
Yes, sir. IMA?
IMA again is like NDA, but then IMA, you get people from direct entry, that is the CDS entry. So again, it is a place which nurtures your bonding and teaches you the leadership skills that are required to face in the units.
NCC?
NCC is the first opportunity, you can say, apart from being in Sainik School, but the first real opportunity that I got to wear uniform.
So lastly, You Are Limitless.
You Are Limitless is a fabulous initiative of our directorate, and I am sure with the podcast that you are doing, it will have a lasting impression on the viewers.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for sparing your valuable time with us and sharing your experience with us, sir.
Thank you very much, and wishing you all the very best. And since you yourself have participated in the Republic Day
Yes,
parade,
sir.
I'm sure you will go a long way.
Thank you,
And this
sir.
experience will help you in doing much better in your life.
Yes.
As also, again, I wish the You Are Limitless all the very best in their endeavor.
Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much, sir.
much.
Thank you so much. That's all for today's episode. Stay tuned for more such inspiring stories. With You Are Limitless, you are limitless. Jai Hind.